So yet again, we see our little buddy, the kitty cat, the menace, wreaking havoc over everything in this home. Strawberries. Here's the little thing with it. It says 2 to 3 hours. It's been about 3 hours, so hopefully, to defrost. Got some frozen ones at the bottom, but these ones on the edge should be fine. I'll tell you, beforehand, I've bought these a lot. I quite like them. I find that this bag of strawberries is kind of luck of the draw. I think they bring them in from Spain. And it really is luck of the draw, because sometimes you'll get them and they're really sweet and they're delicious. And other times, they're not bad. They just lack flavor. And I can tell you, like, if I go to the store and buy strawberries when it's not the season, always they lack flavor. They're just not good. In the season, yeah, you'll have a small window when you can go buy fresh strawberries that are delicious. But out of the season, I recommend you buy frozen strawberries, because the advantage of frozen is that they pick them when they're ripe and they freeze them and it locks in that flavor. It's not going to be as good as in-season strawberries, and it's definitely not going to be as good as going out to the forest and picking strawberries, wild strawberries. Again, the first time I was out in the forest, I got these little strawberries. Well, it wasn't the first time I was in the forest, but the first time I tried it, these wild strawberries. Such an intense sweetness. Like, one of them is like, bah! Like you can imagine the flavor just bursting through your mouth and and colors everywhere. No. Well, maybe I had mushrooms, but no, I don't do drugs. Who knows what I ate in the forest? Anyway, that said, let's give this a try. We got lucky. These are sweet. These are good. Got a good batch. Like, I'll buy these maybe once a week. Price is good. It's like €2 a kilo or something. You're not going to get strawberries anywhere cheaper. Anywhere. I mean, €2 a kilo. Sometimes cheaper because they put them on sale a lot. Like I said, maybe 50-50. I don't know. I mean, I don't know numbers where you'll get a batch where they're like, they're like plain apple. Like, You get that batch that's like, And then, like today, we get this batch where they're so juicy. Like, I lucked out. I lucked out here. And, I mean, the one other thing is, same with the raspberries. By the nature of being frozen, you lose the original texture. So they are more squishy, they lose that firmness. But I think it's a reasonable trade-off when you consider that you're not going to get fresh strawberries all year round. And these are just usually better most of the year. Like, they just are. And if you're cooking something, like, forget it, just grab these. If you're gonna make a pie or a cake or whatever it is, just get these, because once you cook them, they're gonna get mushy anyway. I say, like, with the strawberries, I wouldn't, if it's the off season, if it's not, like, in season, if they're not, like, picking it and bringing it, sometimes they have these little pop-up stands that they're just bringing it straight from the forest or from wherever they grow them, and you eat them and they're pretty good. If you're not getting that, if you're getting them in a box, so-called fresh, I'd rather just skip it, because you end up with this, which is a little bit better than that. Like, don't get me wrong, a nice fresh strawberry, you can't beat it. Okay, I'm talking too much about that, but I like strawberries. And these ones got lucky, but you can see that they're juicy, like dripping juice. So, yeah. But the fact that these are so sweet, that's kind of the part where you'll have like a hard time. Like I said, I've ate these a lot before, and they are really a 50-50 chance of whether you get more of a mild sweetness or a strong sweetness. Today we got quite a strong sweet flavor. I know there's been times when I get a strawberry the size of an apple, and I don't know, my intuition always says the bigger the strawberry, the less flavor it has. But then there's been times I've been proven wrong where I get a batch that has giant strawberries that are so sweet. So who knows? You know, but intuition to me just says the smaller it is, the sweeter it is, man. You know, do I have anything? Hey, this is something I will buy and continue to buy, and here we have a cat that is finally getting tired and falling asleep. Oh yeah, don't worry. Oh, come on, he is purring. He is purring. He is the star today. We have several other cats, but they're all camera shy. Or at least they respect boundaries. I mean, the other cats, you know, they like to spend time with you when you're sitting around and whatnot. This one will follow you when you're up and doing something. He wants to see what's going on. And it's just when you're up and doing something, because, you know, you sit around, you do nothing, he goes to sleep. You get up, he follows you around. So there you have it. Maybe I'll let you go to sleep. Maybe I'll go to sleep. It's already quite late. Good night.